I completely forgot that the girl that plays Vanessa was the same one that plays Leslie in Gotham, and that's one of my favorite shows. I haven't watched this since it came out. I only watched this movie once. It was good, but I never watched it again. And now it's on Disney and Amazon, so I finally got around to watching it since I'm binge watching the X-Men movies. And this is technically a part of that universe. There's two criticisms. One of them I think is a major criticism. Although I do love the movie, and it has a lot of better writing than the X-Men movies. It's still not the best. It's a start. It's a starting movie. Decent solo movie. But Vanessa, she is the problem. They completely rushed her. They have Deadpool play skee ball with her, talk to her about his cancer in one scene, and they also have to shove in a joke about X-Men Origins Deadpool. And then they have a montage of a sex scene. And that is their only interactions, and we're supposed to care about this relationship. They also take until there's almost 45 minutes left in the movie to get back to present day. So I think that's pretty dumb. And my second criticism, though I guess it's kind of three, is when Deadpool's kicking the shit out of Francis on the bridge scene, where he killed all the other people with his 12 bullets, blah blah blah. He refers to himself as Wade W. Wilson while he's kicking the shit out of him. Yet they still try and act like him, when he takes his mask off to reveal to Francis who he is supposed to be a surprise. He's kicking the shit out of him. It's not like he's deaf just because he has a motorcycle helmet on, and refers to himself as Wade W. Wilson. But then, he takes his mask off, and then Francis is like, Wade fucking Wilson. No shit, he just told you. They replaced Colossus's actor for some reason, even though this is part of the X-Men universe, technically. And it's not like it's been that long. They literally brought the actor back 2 years ago in X-Men Days of Future Past. Maybe they weren't ready to give him a big role. Or maybe the actor didn't want to return. I still think it's pretty weird. I've never seen the second one, so the second one will be a brand new movie, basically. I'm probably going to watch X-Men Apocalypse first, in case Deadpool 2 decides to throw in some spoilers for that movie. They didn't throw any spoilers on this movie, but it still referenced the X-Men a lot, so I'll watch Apocalypse just to be safe. There isn't much to it. There's two references to Green Lantern. One of them's not subtle at all, and then the other one is like showing a picture of Green Lantern for like 6 seconds on the screen. And it's during like the opening scene too. And then there's also like two references to X-Men Origins Deadpool. The one where they show the action figure, and then one where Francis says he's going to show Deadpool's mouth shut. But there really isn't much to this movie. It's just a fun, enjoyable movie. Besides Weasley, or whatever his name was, I didn't like him. And I'm pretty sure like a few months ago I found out he was like a bad person. Whatever the actor's name was. T.J. Miller, yeah. Negasonic Teenage Warhead was pretty fun. It sucks that Angel Dust really didn't do anything. Dopinder was cool. Speaking of Dopinder, they don't really do much with her. Like, wait, Weasley has a wife? I don't remember anything about that. Cunningham was cool. Oh, I thought that was a reference. Bob. I knew it. In the comics, if you haven't read the comics, Deadpool is friends with this guy named Bob. And he's a Hydra agent. And he treats him like shit. Which I'm perfectly fine with, since Hydras aren't, Nazis. But yeah, he shows up in this movie, says he's Bob. Deadpool recognizes him and then knocks him out and asks him questions while he's knocked out. And that's all we see of him. Hot sauce manager. That's such a weird casting role. Can you imagine being like, hey, I'm in a movie, and they're like, hey, what's your role? Hot sauce manager. That's such a weird role. Whisper girlfriend. Warlord. Yeah, the recruiter, he had a name. It was Jared Smith. They had his death be off screen. Which is funny since it's a rated R movie. They only really referenced Deadpool's sexuality a few times. Because if you didn't know, Deadpool is pansexual, which means he'll date anyone regardless of gender. Wolverine is the same, though they do nothing with that in the X-Men movies. They don't even reference it. They reference he's Canadian in X-Men Origins for one scene, and then that's it. Anyways, yeah, there's a few. He calls Dopinder cute, and then there's a few jokes with Francis where he says he's saving himself for him, and Francis says, isn't that cute? Does he write you romantic letters too? But that's about it. Which sucks. Hopefully they expand more on it in Deadpool 3. I doubt it, though. Or in Deadpool 2, since I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, Angel Dust should have done more. But I also think it's really cool that I don't know the actor's name. Marina Baccarin? Yeah, Marina Baccarin. I also think it's really cool that she was in Gotham while she was doing this, and that she was in Gotham while she was doing Deadpool 2. And then, after Deadpool 2 was done, she was in Swamp Thing. And she's a pretty talented actor. I can't believe I forgot she was in this movie. But she doesn't really do much in this movie. She just says, hey, I care about you, Wade. Kisses him, plays skee ball with him, and has sex with him. That is all her role is in this movie. So, in my opinion, they wasted her. She was really good in Gotham. And she was decent for Swamp Thing. I didn't see much of her since it was only one season and like 10 episodes, so. But yeah, I guess that's about it for Deadpool, since I'm getting off topic and there really isn't much to talk about. It's just a fun origin movie.